ليأكلوا من ثمره وما عملته أيديهم أفلا يشكرون. And that they may eat of his fruit, and their hands have not produced it, so will they not be grateful. Liyakulu, li, so that yakulu, they eat min samarihi, from its fruit, summer fruits he eats, wama, and not amilat, worked, who on that garden, aidihim, their hands, and their hands did not make these gardens. It is my blessing that I gave garden to them without their laboring. Afala yashkurun, because of these blessings, will they not grateful to me, thankful to me? Will they not pay thanks to me? سبحان الذي خلق الأزواج كلها مما تنبت الأرض ومن أنفسهم ومما لا يعلمون. Glory unto him. He who created all pairs from what the earth grows, and from themselves, and from that which they do not know. Subhan, exalted is he, Allazi, he, khalaqa, created, azwaj, pairs, kullaha, all, mimma, from, tumbetu, grow, ard, land, grow from the land, women, anfusim, and from themselves, from human beings, wamimma la ya'lamun, wamimma, and from that things la not ya'lamun, they know. Allah created the things in pairs, either they belong to the earth or to human beings, or to those things about which we know nothing. وَآيَةٌ لَهُمُ اللَّيْلُ نَسْلَخُ مِنْهُ النَّهَارَ فَإِذَا هُمْ مُظْلِمُونَ. And a sign for them is the night. We withdraw from it the day, the light. So they are in darkness. وَآيَةً, and sign lahum, for them, al-layl, night. And night is also a sign for them. Naslahu, we withdraw, minhu, from that night, an-nahar, day of light. فَإِذَا هُمْ, and then they, Muslimun, in darkness. When there is no sun, there is darkness everywhere. والشمس تجري لمستقر لها ذلك تقدير العزيز العليم. And the sun runs on its fixed course for a term appointed, and the sun runs towards its stopping point. Vashams and the sun Tajri run limustaqarrin for its destination laha fixed mustaqarrin fixed course tajri limustaqarrin laha the path that is fixed for the sun zalika taqdirul azizil alim. That is the determination of the exalted in might, the knowing. Zalika, and that is taqdeer, determination, al-aziz, exalted, al-alim, knowing. وَالْقَمَرَ قَدَّرْنَاهُ مَنَازِلَ حَتَّى عَادَ كَالْعُرْجُونِ الْقَدِيمِ. And the moon we have determined for it phases until it returns like the old, dried, curved date stalk. Wow, and Qamar, moon, Qaddarnahu, we have appointed, we have measured, we have determined manazil, phases. Hatta ada, come back. It becomes ka like al urjun, a dried branch, a dried stick, a dried stalk, qadim, dried and old. لا الشمس ينبغي لها أن تدرك القمر ولا الليل سابق النهار وكل في فلك يسبحون. It is not allowed for the sun to reach the moon, nor does the night overtake the day, but each in an orbit is floating. La shamsu, not for the sun, yambaghi, laha, antudrika, I reaches al-qamar towards to the moon and not night, la not layl, sabiq overtake, an-nahar day, wow and kullun everything, fi falak in the sky, yasbahun, floating. And everything is floating in the sky. وآية لهم أنا حملنا ذريتهم في الفلك المشحون. And a sign for them is that we carried their forefathers in a laden ship, and we bore their offsprings in the laden ship of Nuh, Prophet. Wa'ayatun, and sign for them, Anna, indeed we, Hamalna, laden, Zurriya, offsprings, their offsprings, fil fulk, in the boat, Mashhoon, laden boat. وخلقنا لهم من مثله ما يركبون. And we created for them from the likes of it that which they ride. Wow. And khalaqna, we created lahum for them, mislihi, likes ma, that yarkabun, they ride. وَإِن نَّشَأْ نُغْرِقْهُمْ فَلَا صَرِيخَ لَهُمْ وَلَا هُمْ يُنقَذُونَ. And if we drown them, we shall drown them. There will be no shout or helper for them, nor would they be saved. Woe and in, if nasha, we want, nughriq, drown them. If we want, we can drown them. Fala, and not sarikha. Any cry in their favor, lahum, for them. There will be no cry, there will be no helper for them. Walam yunkazun. And whom they will yunkazun say, and they will not be saved. Yunkazun save, la not, they will not be saved. إلا رحمة منا ومتاعا إلى حين. Except as a mercy from us and a provision for time. It is our blessing that because of their sins, we don't punish them. We shower our blessings and we fulfill their needs and we give them life for sometimes. It is our blessings. If we want, no one can stop us to drown them. We can drown them, we can punish them because the God is powerful. The God is the strongest in the whole universe. No one can oppose him. وَإِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمُ اتَّقُوا مَا بَيْنَ أَيْدِيكُمْ وَمَا خَلْفَكُمْ لَعَلَّكُمْ تُرْحَمُونَ. But when it is said to them, fear of that which is before you and what is behind you, perhaps you will receive mercy. God says to the people, you must see what kinds of actions you are doing. If you are sending bad deeds, you will be punished. If you are living bad things, after your death, they will be the reason of punishment for you. So you must do good things and you must not do bad things. If you do good things, then Allah's blessings will be with you. وَمَا تَأْتِيهِم مِّنْ آيَةٍ مِّنْ آيَاتِ رَبِّهِمْ إِلَّا كَانُوا عَنْهَا مُعْرِضِينَ. And no sign comes to them, no revelation comes to them from the revelations of their Lord, except that they are from it turning away. They didn't respect any revelation. They rejected all the preachings delivered to them from God. So they are bad people. Wama, wow and ma, not tati, come to them in ayatin, sign or revelation, min ayat rabbihim, from God's revelation, illa kanu, but they anha, from that revelation more than turning away. They didn't take seriously any message from Allah. وَإِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمْ أَنفِقُوا مِمَّا رَزَقَكُمُ اللَّهُ قَالَ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا لِلَّذِينَ آمَنُوا أَنُطْعِمُ مَن لَّوْ يَشَاءُ اللَّهُ أَطْعَمَهُ إِنْ أَنْتُمْ إِلَّا فِي ضَلَالٍ مُبِينٍ. And when it is said to them, spend from that which Allah has provided for you, those who disbelieve say to those who believe, should we feed one whom, if Allah had wished, He would have fed? You are not but in clear error. Wow and Ra when Qila said lahum for them anfiqu spend mimma that razaka kakum Allah gave you kum you razaka gave you Allah qala that person the miser person said allazina kafaru which denied kafaru denied Allah lillazina amanu so disbelievers said to the believers amanu believers no ta'amo we feed mallau yasha law if yasha wish Allah if God wish atama feed them in antum you are nothing illa but fi dhalalim mubin in plain error in clear error they say that we will not spend our money for poor people because God don't wish us to feed them because if God wish us to feed them everything in the hands of God so he can feed them he can do this duty better than us so they are in clear error وَيَقُولُونَ مَتَى هَذَا الْوَعْدُ إِن كُنتُمْ صَادِقِينَ and they say when is this promise when will this promise be fulfilled if you should be truthful if you are truthful wow and yaquluna they say mata when hazal wad haza this wad promise in if kuntum you truth sadiqin truthful when will the day of judgment come so they are making fun of the Muslim they said that they think and they say they believe that there is no day of judgment so they are challenging the believers ما ينظرون إلا صيحة واحدة تأخذهم وهم يخصمون They do not away except one blast which will seize them while they are disputing. Ma yanzuruna. They are not waiting. Illa but sayhatan wahidatan. A frightening shout. Ta'khuzum. That will seize them. Ta'khuzu seize whom them. Wa and whom they yakhisimun. They will be busy in disputing. Yakhisimun disputing. They will be busy in their worldly matters, in their business, in different kind of matters, and suddenly the day of judgment will happen. فلا يستطيعون توصية ولا إلى أهلهم يرجعون. And they will not be able to give any instruction, nor to other people can they return. And there will be no time for them that they do some information, they share some information with other people, and they will not come back to their homes. Fala not yastatiyuna. They can't perform tawsiyatan. They can't share tawsiyatan, any information. Wala, and not ila ahlihim, towards their family, ahl family, him, their family, ila to yarjun. They will come back and they will not be able to share any information, and they will not be able to come back to their homes. وَنُفِخَ فِي الصُّورِ فَإِذَا هُم مِّنَ الْأَجْدَاثِ إِلَىٰ رَبِّهِمْ يَنسِلُونَ. And the horn or trumpet will be blown, and at once from the graves to their Lord they will hasten. They will come out of their graves. وَنُفِخَ فِي الصُّورِ, and the blast and the trumpet or horn will be blown. Nofecha, blown, fissur, horn. Faidahum, and they, minal ajdas, from the graves, ajdas, graves, men say, ila rabbihim, towards their Lord, Rabb, Lord, him, their Lord, yansilun. They will go hurriedly. They will be present before their gods. قالوا يا ويلنا من بعثنا من مرقدنا هذا ما وعد الرحمن وصدق المرسلون. And they will say, oh, woe to us, who has raised us up from our sleeping place. And the reply will be, this is what the most merciful had promised. Qalu, people will say, Ya wailana, woe to us, na us. Man, who ba'asarna, raised us up, min marqadina, from our graves, marqad, graves, na, our graves. Haza, this is ma, that was the promised Rahman, most merciful, was Sadaqah, and spoke the truth, Mursalun messengers. And this is the day of judgment. About this day, all the messengers and prophets told you before time that one day you will be present before your God, and you will be asked about your worldly life. So, this is the promise of your God. إن كانت إلا صيحة واحدة فإذا هم جميع لدينا محضرون. It will not be but one shout, and at once they will be brought us, brought up before us. They will all be present before us. In Kanat, it was nothing but illa but sayhatan, a cry, a shout, wahidatan, one shout, frightening shout, faizahum, and they all, jamiyun, they all, ladaina, before us, mukhdarun, be present. فَالْيَوْمَ لَا تُظْلَمُ نَفْسٌ شَيْئًا وَلَا تُجْزَوْنَ إِلَّا مَا كُنْتُمْ تَعْمَلُونَ. So today, no soul will be wronged at all. You will not be recompensed except for what you used to do. Falyawm, today, la not tuzlam, there will be no injustice, nafsun, for any person, shayyan, a little, there will be no injustice for any person. Wala tujzawna, and you will be given, you will be rewarded, illa, but ma, that kuntum ta'malun, you performed, you will be rewarded according to your actions. You will not be in any loss. No injustice will be done to you. إن أصحاب الجنة اليوم في شغل فاكهون. Indeed, the dweller of the paradise that day will be amused in joyful things. Inna, verily, ashab, dwellers, Jannat, paradise, dweller of paradise, al-yawm, today, fi shogulin, they will be in their activities, fakihun, joyful activities. They will be very happy in paradise. هم وأزواجهم في ظلال على الأرائك متكئون. They and their wives will be in pleasant shades, reclining on thrones, on adorned couches. Hum wa azwajuhum, they and their wives, azwaj, wives, their wives, fi zilalin, they will be in shades, pleasant shades, alal araik, on thrones, muttaqiyun, they will be reclining, They will be sitting in good position, in comfortable position. لهم فيها فاكهة ولهم ما يدعون. For them therein is fruit, and for them is whatever they ask for. Lahum, la, for whom, them, for them, fiha, in paradise, fi, in, ha, paradise, fakihatun, fruits, walahum, and for them, ma, that, yaddaun, they ask for, they demand, they wish, their needs will be fulfilled completely. سلام قولا من رب رحيم. And peace be on you, peace, a word from a merciful Lord. And God send His peace on the dwellers of the paradise. وامتازوا اليوم أيها المجرمون. Then the God will say, get you apart from the believers, stand apart today, you wicked, evil, and criminals. Wow and imtazu, stand apart, al-yawm, today, ayyuha, o, al-mujrimun, criminals, o criminals, you stand away from the believers. ألم أعهد إليكم يا بني آدم ألا تعبدوا الشيطان إنه لكم عدو مبين. Did I not command for you, O children of Adam, that you not worship Satan? Indeed, he is to you a clear enemy. Lam, not, a, do, ahad, I command, ilaykum, for you. Didn't I take promise from you, Ya Bani, O sons, Adam of Adam, Allah ta'budu, that you will not worship a shaitan, Satan. Indeed he is, lakum, for you, lam, for kum, you, for. Aduvun, enemy, mubin, clear, he is your clear enemy. He will always give harm to you. Didn't I not tell you before that don't go close to the Satan? He is not your sincere, he is your enemy. وَأَنِ اعْبُدُونِي هَذَا صِرَاطٌ مُسْتَقِيمٌ. And that you should worship only me. This is a straight path. And also I have also taken promise from you that you will worship only for me, and this is the right path. This sirat path mustaqim. This is the straight path. وَلَقَدْ أَضَلَّ مِنكُمْ جِبِلًّا كَثِيرًا أَفَلَمْ تَكُونُوا تَعْقِلُونَ. And he did lead astray a great multitude of you, and he had already led astray from among you much of creation. So, didn't you not use reason? So, didn't you not then understand? Wow, and laqad, indeed, adalla, he led astray minkum, among you, jibillan, kathiran, kathiran, many people, jibillan, many people, afalam takunu, are you not people of good sense? Do you have no mind? Why are you following your enemy, Satan? Taqilun, you don't think it. هذه جهنم التي كنتم توعدون. This is the hell which you were promised. هذه, this Jahannam, hell, allati, that kuntum tuadun, you were promised. Because you are the friend of Satan, so this hell is for you. About which I have promised to you before your death, when you were alive, that don't be friend of Satan. If you go into the company of Satan, you will go to hell. So you didn't obey me. You obeyed the Satan. So today you will go to hell with your friend Satan into hell. اصلوها اليوم بما كنتم تكفرون. Burn therein today for what you used to deny, for what you used to disbelieve. Islauha, today enter into hell, al yawm, today, bima kuntum takfurun, and this is the punishment for your disbelieving. Takfurun, disbelieve, you disbelieve. اليوم نختم على أفواههم وتكلمنا أيديهم وتشهد أرجلهم بما كانوا يكسبون. That day we will seal up their mouths, and their hands will speak to us, and their legs will bear witness to what they used to earn. Al-yawm, today, nakhtim, we seal ala afwahim, their mouths, afwah, mouths, him, their mouths, wa tukallimuna, and talk to us, tukallimu, talk, not to us, aydihim, aydi, hands, him, their hands, wa tashhad, and bear witness, arjuluhum, arjul, their legs, hum, their legs, bima kanu yaksibun, that about which they earned. So on the day of judgment, no one will be able to speak, but his limbs will tell the God all the details about that person. وَلَوْ نَشَاءُ لَطَمَسْنَا عَلَى أَعْيُنِهِمْ فَاسْتَبَقُوا الصِّرَاطَ فَأَنَّىٰ يُبْصِرُونَ. And if it had been our will, and if we willed, we could have blinded their eyes, and they would race to find the path, and how could they see? وَلَوْ نَشَاءُ, and law, if nasha, we want, latamasna ala ayunihim, we wiped out their eyes, we blinded their eyes. Fastabaqu, so they run speedily as-sirat, towards the path. Fa-anna, pas how do they yubsirun, see, when they have no eyes? How can they see? وَلَوْ نَشَاءُ لَمَسَخْنَاهُمْ عَلَى مَكَانَتِهِمْ فَمَا اسْتَطَاعُوا مُضِيًّا وَلَا يَرْجِعُونَ. And if we willed, if it had been our will, we could have transformed them into animals or lifeless objects, or paralyzed them in their places, so they would not be able to go forward, nor could they turn back. وَلَوْ نَشَاءُ, and law, if nasha, we want, لَمَسَخْنَاهُمْ, we deformed them, لَمَسَخْنَا, we paralyzed them, عَلَى مَكَانَتِهِمْ, on their own places, at their own places. Makan, place, him, their places. فَمَسْتَطَاعُوا, not, they can't do, they have no ability, مُضِيًّا, to go forward, wala, and not yarjun, come back. And they are just like a stone, they can't go forward or go back. وَمَن نُّعَمِّرْهُ نُنَكِّسْهُ نُنَكِّسْهُ فِي الْخَلْقِ أَفَلَا يَعْقِلُونَ. And he to whom we grant long life, we reverse in creation. We give him weakness after strength. So will they not understand? Waman, and he whom Nuammir, we give long life. The person whom we give a long life, Nunakis, we reverse him. Nunakis reverse who him fil khalq, in creation. Afala yaqilun, does he not have any sense? When a man gets old, his bones are very delicate and he feels very weakness, just like a newborn baby. وَمَا عَلَّمْنَاهُ الشِّعْرَ وَمَا يَنبَغِي لَهُ إِنْ هُوَ إِلَّا ذِكْرٌ وَقُرْآنٌ مُبِينٌ. And we did not give Prophet Muhammad ﷺ knowledge of poetry, nor is it suitable for him. It is not but a reminder and a clear Quran. Wow and ma not. Allamna, we taught who? Prophet Muhammad, a share poetry. Wama, and not yambagi, suitable. Lahu, for him. La, for who? Him. In huwa, it is nothing but illa, but zikr. Book of wisdom, book of pieces of advice. Quran Mubin, and a clear book. لِيُنْذِرَ مَنْ كَانَ حَيًّا وَيَحِقَّ الْقَوْلُ عَلَى الْكَافِرِينَ. To warn whoever is alive and justify the word against the disbeliever. Li, so that yunzira, preach the person, man who kana hayyan alive, wajahik, and prove the message of God, Allah, on kafirin disbeliever. And you preach with the teachings of Quran to the believers, and you will also give the teachings of Quran to disbelievers. If you don't preach disbelievers, you will not give information, guidance of the Quran to disbelievers. Those disbelievers will say on the day of judgment, "Oh my God, you have sent no prophet who preached us. So today it is injustice with us that you are throwing us into the hell." So this is the object of the sending of the Holy Quran. أَوَلَمْ يَرَوْا أَنَّا خَلَقْنَا لَهُم مِّمَّا عَمِلَتْ أَيْدِينَا أَنْعَامًا فَهُمْ لَهَا مَالِكُونَ. Do they not see that we have created for them from what our hands have made, grazing livestock, and then they are their owners? Avalam yarau, didn't they see? Anna, verily we khalaqna, we created lahum for them mimma amilat aidina, we created an'aman, cattle with our hands, for whom, and they laha, for those cattle owners, and we made them the owners of these cattle. And the fact is, we are the creator of these cattle, these grazing livestock. وَذَلَّلْنَاهَا لَهُمْ فَمِنْهَا رَكُوبُهُمْ وَمِنْهَا يَأْكُلُونَ. And we have subdued them, so some of them they ride, and some of them they eat. Wa and zallal na, we subdued them, those cattle, those grazing livestock, lahum, for a human being. Faminha, and from among those cattle, livestock, rakubum, they use for their ride, and among them they take cattle and slaughter them, and they eat their meat. وَلَهُمْ فِيهَا مَنَافِعُ وَمَشَارِبُ أَفَلَا يَشْكُرُونَ. And for them therein are other benefits and drinks, so will they not be grateful? God says, Wa and lahum, for human being, fiya, in those cattle, manafio, profits, wa and masharib, drinks. Afala yashkurun, why are they not thankful to me, grateful to me? Why do they not pay thanks to me? وَاتَّخَذُوا مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ آلِهَةً لَعَلَّهُمْ يُنصَرُونَ. But they have taken besides Allah so-called gods, false gods, that perhaps they would be helped. وَاتَّخَذُوا, and they have taken min dunillah, except Allah, not Allah, alihatan, their gods. They have taken other false gods. They worship other false gods, and they do not worship Allah, the real Allah. لَعَلَّهُمْ يُنْصَرُونَ. So they think that these false God will help us in our difficult times. They will be helped.